Welcome to the Cell Soul Source podcast. This is for service-based women who are unavailable for burnout, ready to consistently sell their life's work and create more money in a business that supports your body, your family, and your divine purpose. I'm an Akashic Records mentor, and I help you serve from capacity and sell from your sovereignty by rewriting what your body believes about power, receiving, money, and being seen, so you can become a prosperous woman, rich in time, energy, magic, and money. There is a narrative out there that if you provide a service that improves the lives of other people, then being burned out is just standard. Exhausted is just your natural state, and managing tiredness and all the other symptoms that you feel is about the best that you can hope for. Well, this is where we rewrite that entire narrative. A human being's natural state is bliss. You have 5 energy bodies, or 5 layers of how we experience being human. 5 layers of human consciousness. And the innermost layer is called your bliss body. It's called Anandamaya Kosha in Sanskrit. It was written about in the Vedic texts. And it's the feeling of inner peace, anywhere from ecstatic joy to profound contentment. Your bliss body is your connection to source. And you have felt it many, many times before. It's that moment where it feels like everything stops. Maybe you were looking into your lover's eyes and time just disappeared. Maybe it's watching your child sleep and feeling that wave of pure gratitude wash over you. Maybe it's the way your dog greets you as you come in the door, like you are the only person who matters. Maybe it's a sunset that took your breath away, or the rain hitting your cheek and you just know. Oh. Maybe it's a song that makes you feel seen. But in that moment, there is no to-do list. You're not worrying about what's coming next. There's no guilt about what you haven't done. There's just a deep, deep peace. A knowing that everything is exactly how it should be. So that's your bliss body, and that is your natural state. So the next time you feel it, I want you to actually log it. I want you to take note and go, oh, this is what she was talking about. Because I want you to start to recognize it and teach your body so that your body can seek it out and eventually stabilize it so that it becomes your baseline. It becomes how you move through the world. That is your bliss body, your natural state. It's not depressed. It's not anxious. It's not overthinking. It's not trying to be perfect. It's not overwhelmed. That is your natural state, your bliss body. And it's a sense that there's nothing to do or be or chase or perfect or prove or have. There's just nothing. It's just a sense of So why are most humans not feeling this way most of the time in your life and business? The short answer is because of the belief systems, survival loops, and the programming that prevent you from accessing your bliss body and living your life mostly from there. So I'm not saying things don't happen. We will still experience grief and anger and frustration and challenges. But our baseline state, the state that we return to in between challenges, is your bliss body. So how do these beliefs and survival loops and programs start in the first place? As we know, your body processes millions of bits of information and they just pass through your system without really affecting you or leaving any lasting impression. But sometimes, if your body is unable to process something at the time, and this can happen for loads of reasons. Maybe you were too young and you didn't have the tools to process it at the time. Maybe it was an inappropriate time and you couldn't. Maybe there were too many emotions all at once. Whatever the reason, your body takes an impression. In Sanskrit, it's called a samskara. I tend to think of it as though, when you're having a professional photograph taken and there's that massive flash, your body takes that image and it stores everything as an energetic impression. It stores everything about that moment so that you can process it later. It stores who was there, how it smelled, the weather, how you felt. It stores every single detail so that when you're ready to process it, your body can go, sure, here is everything that you need. Let me just pull up this samskara. Only we don't process it. And that impression or samskara starts to draw energy. It becomes its own little ecosystem. And over time, your body decides this is what it means and this is how things are now. And that belief gets baked into your system as a program. And your nervous system starts to pull it up on autopilot to save you energy. So you keep looping in the same behaviors without knowing why. So it has all been to help you. It has all been out of love. It's been a protection mechanism. And it works until it starts working against you. And because it's subconscious and it's going on in the background, you have no idea it's even there. You don't remember the incident. There's no big red neon finger pointing at it saying, hey, you still didn't process this thing. But it shows up as symptoms. And when you've been doing this work as long as I have, you become very good at pattern recognition. Pattern recognition is just part of your third eye magic. It becomes easy to see where people are looping. You can hear it in their conversations. You can see it in their content. And that's where burnout comes in. Burnout isn't just the price you pay for caring. It's not just part of the job when you provide a service. And it's not something that you have to just manage for the rest of your working life. Burnout is one of these symptoms. It's a symptom that your body is running a survival loop in the background. It's a symptom that there's something unprocessed, a samskara. It's a symptom that you are unable to access your bliss body. And here's the thing. If it's a symptom, then it can be healed. If it's a loop, then it can be collapsed. If it's a belief, then it can be rewritten. So that's what we do in the Akashic Records. Because these samskaras, these survival loops, they're often outside your conscious memory. You don't remember the incident. Your conscious mind has no idea it's there, but your body remembers it and your energy bodies communicate it. They are the communication system. So your energy bodies communicate to you where you need to heal backwards, what you need to rewrite backwards, and what your next step forward is. A lot of people get stuck looking backwards, healing backwards, without knowing how to take the next step forwards. Your energy bodies communicate that to you as well. So the Akashic Records let you access the origin of these loops. The moment your body decided, oh, this is how things are. The moment your body learned to protect you in this way. And then you get to rewrite it. And it's not an intellectual exercise. It is a change in who you are. And you'll know this because the next time you are faced with the same situation, something that used to trigger you, you will respond completely differently. You won't need to tap or breathe or visualize or do any mental gymnastics. You will simply respond differently because your body is operating from a different place. It's wild. I used to love this. I would stand in that situation and be aware, oh, wow, I'm not reacting to this like I used to. This is incredible. And not because I was trying, I didn't do anything differently, but because I was operating from a different place now. Not from survival, but from my bliss body. Can you imagine if everyone did this? Like, number one, there would be no road rage. So that's how you collapse this loop. Then you start becoming the woman who is in the best shape of her life because she actually has time to take care of her own health and fitness. Imagine that. And you can be devoted to your family and show up for them the way you want to, instead of being exhausted and distracted and overwhelmed and low-key feeling guilty that you're not more interested in little Johnny's, painting from school or something. And you can grow a business that supports that, making the decisions that serve the highest good of all concerned, and this time including you. So you're not making your decisions in your business from people pleasing anymore. When you're in the depths of burnout, you don't believe this, but your life's work gets to surprise and delight you. It gets to give back to you. It isn't just something you do because you're good at it and it happens to help people, so you feel obliged to do it. When you serve people from bliss and joy, your experience of your work is different. And therefore, their experience of your work is different. They already rave about you. They already love you. What we're changing here is your experience of it so that you love it too. You both benefit instead of them benefiting from your magic and you running yourself into the ground. So this is the new narrative we're creating together this summer, where service-based women are respected again. They are honored. They are highly paid. First, you need to recognize yourself as that. We need to stop sacrificing ourselves on the altar of service. I did that for many, many years. And start serving from bliss instead of depletion. So our life work gets to give back to us as much as we give to others. And this is possible for you, not someday, this summer. So come tell me on Instagram, what would it feel like to serve people from your bliss body? Not needing to prove or chase or be or do or have. What would change in your life, your business, your relationships if you felt bliss most of the time instead of burned out? So come DM me on Instagram. I want to see you. I want to get to know you. I want to know where you are, know what's possible for you. So come and start the conversation in my broadcast channel. I'll leave the link below. And as always, I look forward to connecting with you on the next podcast. If this episode resonated, make sure you save it and follow for more conversations on burnout, selling, and becoming the woman who is prosperous in her life and business. I'll see you in the next episode.